Hi, I am Tasha Levon with Happy Life, and today I just really want to speak to you unscripted about a challenge that I've been dealing with for the past several years that I believe a lot of people are dealing with. Um, I want to talk about dealing with a loved one who has a mental health diagnosis. The truth is, there are more and more adults being diagnosed with mental and behavioral issues. Every day, I'm coming in contact with more and more parents like myself who have adult children who are dealing with this struggle. And the truth is, there's not a lot of resources out there for parents who have a child who's dealing with these kind of struggles, and I should say, an adult child. When they're kids and they're in school, there's so many different, I guess, resources there that are available, such as, special education and them putting you in contact with doctors and things and facilities and all these things. But when you are dealing with an adult who has these challenges, you really have to advocate. You really have to really kind of push your way into doors and places to find the resources and the help that you need. And because that person is an adult, a lot of times it can be challenging for you to even get access to the help that they need because they'll want them to do these things themselves, but the truth is they're incapable of it. There is more help and assistance for parents who have adult children who are addicted to drugs. And I also have to say that a lot of times when people are dealing with behavioral and mental health issues, it can lend itself to, different types of addictions, whether it be alcohol, whether it be drugs, and even marijuana is a drug. And a lot of times people who are dealing with these challenges will try to self medicate. They won't take the pills, they won't take the things that their doctor will prescribe, but they will try to self medicate. And this has been a struggle, I would say, for me and my family for quite a few years. And I just want to give a little bit of background because the truth is, mental health, it is something that a lot of people don't like to talk about. They don't like to share it. You don't like to say things to family members outside of the people closest to the person. You don't want to say things to friends and family, but sometimes this particular burden can be a lot to carry on your own. And you end up having to just reach out. And I hope to start sharing more and more about this on a regular basis. I feel like there's got to be a way that I can help other people going through this because many times it can make you feel overwhelmed. It can make you feel like quitting. It can make you feel like giving up because sometimes the people that have these challenges, they don't really look like anything's wrong. One moment they can be, of sound mind, at least seemingly of sound mind. And then the next minute, they're doing something that is just so far out there that it can be detrimental to them. It can be detrimental to other people, or it could get them arrested, even if they're not harming anyone, just because the behavior can be very erratic. I've been dealing with this for a while, and during this time, I've talked to a few parents here and there who have had the same struggles. And because of that experience, that I've been able to share certain things, and I believe that this is a burden that's on my heart. because a lot of times there's no place to go to really talk to people, like support groups for people who have adult children who struggle with these things, or even spouses who, you know, their significant other has this struggle and you love them, but you don't know how to help them, and you can feel so helpless. And today, I just want to encourage somebody to just hang on. If you are experiencing something like this with your loved one, I want you to be encouraged today. I want to tell you that you will have to advocate for help. You will have to reach out, you know, and find out doctors in your area that are good with dealing with and counseling, you know, people who struggle with the challenges that your loved one has. You will have to be vigilant about that. But more importantly, you have to be vigilant about keeping yourself healthy and in a good place, your own mental soundness, because it can take a toll on you. You can find yourself being depressed. You can find yourself being overwhelmed. You can find yourself starting to have panic attacks, and you can develop an I want to say basically not being able to sleep. You because you're constantly worried and stressed. So you have insomnia, that's the word I was looking for. And you're always in a state of like being on guard, almost like panic, waiting for the next thing to happen, waiting for the next shoe to drop. And this is not healthy for you. And there was a time when I found myself really struggling. I was trying to be strong for my son who was dealing with this struggle. I was trying to be strong for our family and be the glue that kind of held us together. And then after a while, I just started realizing that there were things that weren't right for me. Like I couldn't sleep for days at a time. And then it became hard for me to concentrate and focus at work. And it just began to take a toll on me. And then I end up having to reach out for help for myself. So I just want to encourage somebody today that this is the reality. And for African American people, this is something that is popping up more and more in our young men in particular. And I don't know if it's the stress of living in this day and time and in this age and all the things that have been happening, or I don't know if we're just becoming more aware of it, but it is something that many more people are starting to face. So I want to bring attention to this issue. And I would just ask you to please, comment. This is real. This is not about numbers. This is really about helping people who may be struggling with this. And you might be that person yourself. You might be the one struggling. And I just want to tell you, reach out for help. Don't feel ashamed about it. You are not the only one. There's so many people out there going through this. And so today, that's just my focus. I just want to say, be encouraged. Don't give up. Don't quit. And hang in there. And feel free to reach out. I will definitely respond to you. So today, I just send out this message from my heart to yours with love. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. So in the meantime, you have a great day. And do your best to live a happy and healthy life. Bye-bye.